Hey everybody, welcome back to the Current MMA YouTube channel. I'm your host Gordo Gambles and welcome back to Best Bets. This time UFC 278, a card I'm fortunate enough to be in attendance for. I'll be flying out to Salt Lake City and enjoying the fights firsthand, but one to make some money off of as well. If you guys are new to the channel, first off, make sure you like the video, subscribe down below. But we go over all my favorite best bets, 5 of them to be exact, and a very short video. 4 to 5 minutes. I mean, let's get in there. Let's talk about it. Let's not waste any more time. Let's make some money on this card. First thing you guys will notice is going to be the hefty, chalky favorites, and we will get to that later. But let's get some plus money to start things off. The very first play for you guys, Leonardo Santos versus Jared Gordon. Fight doesn't go to decision, plus 120. This is simple. Leonardo Santos is 42 years old at lightweight. He's a guy with insane technical ability, great power, great ground game, but questionable durability, questionable cardio, and just not the same fighter he used to be. I think that explosiveness-wise and technically, in the first round, he is going to be a problem and have opportunities to finish Jared Gordon throughout. But I think as it goes on, it's going to lean towards Jared Gordon. Jared Gordon's had the ability to go out there, grind him out, tire Santos, and this fight being in Salt Lake City, it's going to be at higher elevation, making fighters tire out quicker. It's not going to help the 42-year-old. It's going to lean towards more the Gordon side, and I think a finish happens either way. Either Santos early, Gordon late. Either way, give me violence. Plus 120 is way too short. Next up, another plus money play. This time on moneyline side, we're taking Ange Loosa. Loosa sitting at plus 140 right now. This guy, I think, is going to have the advantage. Despite an electrifying first round from AJ Fletcher in a fight that he ultimately lost, we learned some questionable things about him. We learned that he has some holes in his game. Not only his striking, but also he has nothing off his back. He's going to be held there, and I think that Ange Loosa is going to have the ability to get on top. With that being said, let's look at it from a broader spectrum. Ange Loosa is going to be the better striker, the longer striker, more durable, better cardio, and great takedown defense. In addition to this, Loosa also has takedown upside in his own right to put Fletcher on his back. I think that Loosa has Fletcher covered almost everywhere. I think his durability and cardio, it takes advantage of AJ Fletcher, who's had the ability to steamroll everybody so far. I think Loosa big brothers him, outmuscles him, uses his physicality, keeps it upright, gets takedowns of his own right, and outpoints AJ Fletcher, looking nowhere near the plus 140 underdog he is now. Another fight doesn't go to decision. Very similar to the last one, this time a bit juiced though. We're taking Silva versus Moreno. Fight doesn't go to decision, and Silva's kind of like Leonardo Santos just because, he gasses out after 5 minutes and doesn't really offer much, but for that very first round, he's very explosive. He has that aggressiveness that is almost unmatched, the ability to walk forward, huge power, great scrambling ability, great technical ability as well, great grappling, great wrestling. But the two knocks you have on him are his cardio and his fight IQ. He put himself in a very questionable leg lock against the weaker Figgy. And I think that although Moreno isn't no world beater, he's going to be able to take advantage of the cardio decline of De Silva that happens later on in the fight. I think it's another situation of De Silva early, Moreno late. Either way, give me violence. It may be juiced, but I love this play as well. All right, those are my 3 most confident. Let's give you 2 more. 1 juiced parlay and 1 big plus money shot. First things first, the parlay. I'm going to throw at you guys 4 options. You guys parlay this each and every way. They're all chalky, so do with this what you will. But first up, Costa. I think he's going to be the more durable, powerful striker facing a washed guy in a rockhold who's going to want a firefight. Costa's going to have the ability to knock his lights out. I think he wins this fight at a very high clip. Amir Albazi facing Walmart Figgy has the ability to go out there, dominate him every which way, the same way Malcolm Gordon did, but to an even bigger extent. Ground advantage, grappling advantage, striking advantage, technical advantage, minute winning advantage. I think it's his fight to lose. I think he wins this fight pretty convincingly. Miranda Maverick. I love this girl. We're actually going to talk about her in a second here. This is a rematch. She's beaten her before. She's the much better fighter, not only with the power on the feet, but the physicality and the ground game. She has the ability to take down Shanna Young, dominate her pillar to post, and I think she has the ability to go out there and finish her as well. It is also her fight to lose. And lastly, the most chalked leg of this, I don't even know if I can call this parlay, but of this option of parlays is going to be the fight doesn't go, or let's say the under 2.5, or the fight doesn't start round 3 of Tyson Pedro versus Harry Hunsucker. Pretty simple. Hunsucker has 12 fights, all of them ending in the first round. The guy is kill or to be killed, and I think he gets killed. Setup fight for Pedro. I think Harry Hunsucker gets welcomed to 205 in a very poor way. I think Hunsucker walks forward, absorbs a lot of punches, and if that finish isn't looking like it's going to materialize for Pedro, he's able to go out there, take him down, finish him in his own right. A finish is happening very early on, in my opinion. It's either these guys swanging and banging and one of them being knocked out, or Pedro taking him down, submitting him really quickly. Pedro's a better fighter. Hunsucker's all gas, no brakes. Give me violence. Those are 4 options for a parlay, but you know what? That's going to be chalked either way. You can do with that information what you will, but My big plus money play this week is going to be back to Miranda Maverick. We're taking her KO line at plus 900. I think that is way too wide. Sure, she got a submission last time against Shanna Young, but I think she has the ability to get a KO. And at plus 900, when you're taking a minus 550 favorite and making it plus 900, I think it's very viable. Ground and pound, standing TKO. I mean, this girl has not only a power edge, but an aggressiveness edge, a physicality edge, a youth edge. And I think she goes out there and she finishes Shanna Young. The only sweat we have is it going to be submission? Is it going to be KO? Give me plus 900 on the KO, and let's hope that she ground and pounds her way to victory here. But with that, there are my 5 bets for UFC 278. Once again, I'll be there in person, so if you guys want to see what's happening from the inside of the arena, check me on Twitter at GamblesGordo. Got a ton of content this week. Check me out on YouTube at Plays and Fade Sports. DFS breakdown, full card betting breakdown, all of the above will be on that channel right there. But with that, guys, we're done. Make sure to leave a like in the video, subscribe to the channel, and let's make some money, guys.